No, that is someone using the wrong lever tag.
Okay.
I remember Stage Hazard now. He's not the
Oh
one
yeah,
of the only.
that's the guy who went to Zeno Weekly and everybody thought was the wrong lever. It could have fooled me because definitely played well, not as slow, but definitely as solid. So we got this is an interesting one. We got Lucas versus Samus. This isn't one that you see too often nowadays. And you're going to be seeing a whole lot of exactly this, just trying to control the pace of the game from mid screen. And the ledge trapping is going to be huge. That was wow, racking up good damage. Dash Jack almost covering the second place too.
Yeah, so Tri-State's going through an interesting arc at the moment where speaking of arc, that arc of the arm cannon spiking Aryeh down into the depths.
I'm cute with the name as well. Stage Hazard dropping down with the morph ball, kind of forcing the lower recovery to avoid the timing, and then just sliding off the ledge that down there. There wasn't really too much that Aryeh could do there.
Neutral got him right in between the first and the second hits of down smash. But a great parry on the arcing down. That's usually one you try to when Samus goes for that, she's trying to catch a spot dodge.
Exactly. I really like the aggressive style coming in from Stage Hazard, kind of switching up. Because Aryeh was doing a smart decision of trying to retreat with the peak fires again, try to slow the game pace down. And instead of going with a zoning attempt as well, Stage Hazard just taking advantage of the stock being up and just going in.
Oh no.
Somehow that didn't charge.
The charge shot went under the PSI mag.
Yeah, that would have been a great amount of health back too. That sucks.
Yeah, that's like 35%, something like that. It's crazy.
Hey, you see now Stage Hazard just baiting around. Look, I am all for a lot of characters being good. I'm kind of a maniac, but I didn't think that they were gonna buff Samus up throw. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, it's like pre-release Samus up throw.
Samus is nuts now. Anybody who says that she's not is just lying to you.
Samus is sick.
I
really like Samus.
Yeah, again, I'm kind of nuts, but I like good movement. Samus is one of the coolest things to watch. And also Lucas, with proper strings and like pressure, is actually a very solid character. And Aryeh finally get the first stock off, but we got to see some kind of explosion. We saw like good damage from the short hop Zeras before. It hasn't really been able to find like a good opening like that since. Stage Hazard is just shutting it down.
Yeah, Lucas is in that like weird cross between of characters where a lot of his tools keep people out, but most of his damage comes with like Palutena-esque nair combos and drag downs where he wants to actually get in. So it's like a cross between two game plans. But it works.
Yeah, both of them like a very similar neutral too, with the quick zoning and then the fast burst to back out to zoning. Difference is that one of them gets to kill more consistently, and that's going to be Stage Hazard with some tactical crouching at the end, going to go ahead and seal out game one.
To be fair, he did try to F-smash that charge shot back, but it was a little bit too late on it.
Yeah, well, F-smash and tried to absorb it. Stage Hazard.
It's just right in the middle of that.
That's one of the big things when you play a character like this too, because obviously you go on to Discord or you go on to any Reddits and you say, who could beat Samus? And the first thing you hear is anybody with a reflector. Well, obviously, as that player, you need to figure out how to play around that. And Stage Hazard just played so well around all those. Really baited a lot of times. Aryeh was trying to look for the absorb with the side magnet, or anytime at the very end, trying to look for the reflector with the wooden stick. Like you can't just rely on that.
Yeah, full screen. What was it? I almost called him wrong lever. Stage Hazard seemed to be a little bit more zealous in his shooting of projectiles, and so we see the switch to Ness. This is Aryeh's more comfortable character. The Lucas switch, I have a feeling, is because a lot of the weeklies in Tri-State recently have been dominated by a solo Lucas main, so perhaps he was giving it a go, but Ness is his more comfortable character.
So something I've noticed that I don't know if it's true everywhere, but it's just kind of an observation. That was a weird interaction. Ness mains can usually will just like play Ness solid and maybe another character. The Lucas mains can always play both Ness and Lucas. I don't know what it is, but they always do. I want to see that stat. I like the idea of switching to Ness too, because trying to go for the zoning before from full screen wasn't really playing out. So now you get to play the boxing game a little bit more, and you already see that Stage Hazard really hasn't been able to like hold his ground the same way. The up Bs are working, but it's only cashing out for a few percent compared to the damage from before that's gone.
Yeah, the larger hitboxes and more like close quarters nature of a lot of Ness's aerials and combo tools makes it a lot easier for Ness to pin Samus down on either on ledge or on a platform if there was one. But
And there you go. And also just the fact that you're using side magnet a lot more as a movement and combo extender, it's you can accidentally as well as intentionally find your side magnets a lot easier. And that PK Thunder is actually going to end up sniping at the early stock. So when we saw game 1 Stage Hazard up 3 stocks to 1, complete reversal now.
Yeah, much more like just controlling of the center stage is Aryeh. Even when he loses it for a brief moment going for any sort of off-stage extensions, the incredible airspeed and this PSI magnet movement that Aryeh has been using has just allowed him to take control of any sort of position that he wants to be in. And Wrong Lever Stage Hazard has been just kind of on ledge its entire game.
Yeah, and also another really impressive feat like that. I like the deep attempt there. That actually forced Aryeh to go solo and like fade away. That Stage Hazard. I keep wanting to say Wrong Lever. Stage Hazard was able to set up kind of an assisted SD there. Ooh, that was really good option coverage, but the air dodge just floats so far away. Ah! That is yours. Please return to sender. Have that back.
I'm surprised that hit. That seemed like it was at Ness's forehead.
Yeah, it kind of was, but that bet hitbox is actually really deceptive. Decent punish down in the back here. Set it up and tried to go the same thing as before, but a little bit out of position. Now up air's gonna not do good. It just yet. That was good DI from Stage Hazard.
Oh, why did your neutral get up into that? No.
Yeah, I think part of it was the fact that Stage Hazard get up attack the last couple times, so probably wasn't anticipating the quick up smash. But Aryeh seeing through it, gonna get it on the neutral get up. It lingers through. Is gonna catch the 2-frame very easy. I actually one of the most impressive things about what I just watched is the fact that Aryeh intentionally brought Samus to FD and won. Like, played really well in that matchup. Like, maybe home field advantage because of the pick of the Omega.
Magic gave Ness a power up, I guess.
It had to, man. Like, Samus is so good when you don't like platforms are still good for Samus too, but when you have a full screen and a character who's forced to approach, and the fact that Ness just dealt with that pretty solid, that was actually really good. So this is very impressive early bracket match we're already seeing.
For sure. I would kind of like to contest though. I feel like a stage like Battlefield or like PS2 serves Samus a lot more because of the nature of bomb, and not necessarily the bomb itself, but the fact that you can roll off of platforms and almost have your airspeed like completely doubled and just cross people up with this Pikachu-sized sphere, finding ways in order to get past zones.
Yeah, sure. I can definitely respect that for sure. But you also have Ness who can navigate for one with the floatiness around those platforms and get good combo extensions. So it's a good stage for both. I would just genuinely. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Okay, luckily full screen, so I'm not gonna die just yet. But just when you have to play against Samus on a wider stage, like I think this is a pretty good stage pick for both of them again, but still beneficial to Samus. It's just having that stage control, short hop Zairs, the canceling of neutral Bs off the wider range. Well, Aryeh just does not care. This is I'm very happy that Aryeh decided to switch over to the Ness so we can see how impressive that he can handle this matchup compared to the Lucas.
One more.
Cash out. Is that gonna kill? Yes, it is. 50%. All that damage you did means nothing in the eyes of Bear String. Excellent answer from Stage Hazard.
It was a good reset on the platform too. Just going for the 1-2 screw attack would not have killed even remotely, but he ended up getting 2 more thanks to resetting on the platform. Shades of Mario combo, but that kill alone will even it up.
I like the idea of not committing too hard going for a grab there. You already grabbed a few times in that position, so wait for maybe a roll or a spot dodge with that down smash.
1, 2. Oh, I was waiting for that third. You know, you mentioned it earlier, but Stage Hazard has yet to throw out a Zaire.
I think it's mostly just due to like the weird way that Ness floats in and with the side magnets. Because I was expecting it too, but I think Stage Hazard is really respecting the side cancels, not trying to overcommit and get hit. Because it's so odd to me that that you can use an approaching side magnet in a combo. It looks cool, but it's just such a weird concept. And that's another stock. Not gonna miss it that time.
Yeah, reacting immediately to the PK Thunder, being directed to recover, not having that whatsoever. Jab pivot grab is classic Samus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, actually, I was gonna say it earlier that unfortunately, chopped out of the way. Stage Hazard went for a jab and then didn't go for a pivot grab. I was like, oh, they're learning.
That's the real mix-up.
But I wanted to wait to see if it would happen again later on. Oh, the clank of the up B almost saving Stage Hazard, but we were having it in exactly how we would hope. That it's going to come down to last stock. Trying to get the
almost comboed it up air. That would have been crazy.
Yeah, that was actually really good too, like you just said, because the weak back air doesn't send far enough it doesn't send too far, so you could go for that reset drag down. But good DI from Stage Hazard can avoid it.
This game is turning into a summation of the previous two, getting real neck and neck as it's down to the wire.
Yeah, and the clank of the up air and holding shield, not falling for the side back cancel directly in front. Oh, digging so deep, and that's going to end up costing Stage Hazard. Stage Hazard went for what looked like a relatively free down air, but unfortunately going to end up playing. It doesn't even matter that Aryeh was going to die there. You got the untackable, and that's going to be Aryeh taking it too.